So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Big chance! He's scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes is number 50.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. And it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. Maradona. That's very neat.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too.
Maradona! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Davis, Arsenal Out to the right. That's a good ball played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Beckenbauer. Maradona. Bellingham powering forward here. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Spencer. Brannigan. And Spencer. Helic. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's come loose. Can he get it through? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Maradona. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Messi. Maradona. That is... And Messi! No, he's missed it.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Kimmich. That's Rijkaard. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Brannigan's a mighty effort. He has done it. A two-goal cushion and it's looking safe. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Thuram. Puyol. And it's Thuram. Beckenbauer. And it's Thuram. Here's Puyol. Kimmich. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good ball. Brannigan.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Maradona. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Spencer. Kimmich. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Brannigan. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. Brannigan. And Spencer. Helik. Davis. Out to the left it goes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Brannigan. Was looking wide. Throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Looking for the runner. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Longstaff. Can he get away here? It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about players in recent times is this guy, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I really like his enthusiasm, his energy.
Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Longstaff with the short one. Cross into Aronson! Decent enough try. Oh, he's been caught napping! Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Thuram. It's Kimmich. Neymar. It's Kimmich. Oh, he's found some space here. Not the most accurate pass. Rodon. Ampadu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ampadu is fouled. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That's really well manoeuvred. He shifted it to the flank. And he's whipped it across. But he's cut it out. Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got a side of goal. Mighty close.
Probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's delivered all right! And right on half-time, that is telling. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Looking for the runner. Toure gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Nakata. Nakata, good driving run. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Gets his pass away. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Leeds can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Nakata.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. In again. Aronson! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Number 22.
And yes, it's him again.
Coming on the field. Number 44.
Leeds are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Just 5 minutes left. Gruev. Aronson. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rodon. Oh, there's a probing ball. Leeds looking to pass their way through. And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass somewhat off target, and it's been shipped out wide. Chelsea finding their passes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability.
Decent hit! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened? Has another go! And one more try! And he's following up! And it's a goal! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 16 minutes is number 49, Garnacho.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Thuram.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he put it away? That's a decent clearance. Beckenbauer.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cucurella. Caicedo. João Pedro. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi on a strong run down the right. He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And now a sudden chance to counter. Guyu. And Cucurella. Can he get away here? Garnacho picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Corner it is. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
They've played it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw-in. He's got away. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we're off again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi. Garnacho. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Pedro. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Guyu. And Garnacho. Caicedo. Pedro. So we've reached the hour mark. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Sorloth.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Driving forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Sorloth.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Gets his pass away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe, and the shot's on here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cucurella. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Played into space out wide. It's a promising position. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's got the shot away! Thuram attempts a clearance. Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Scholes, Joao Felix, and the shot! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 10 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Joao Felix.
It's a sweet ball, that. And this is Ronaldo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland, he is through here. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Great hit! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool take the lead. Joao Felix, and he welcomes it in. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Haaland. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk gets it away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Wilshere. It's Wilshere! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ederson.
There will be 3 minutes
Havertz.
added time.
Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal have reclaimed it. To Havertz. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Volunteers to each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And he's found a way past, and he's certainly onside here. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's picked out the run. Look at the space here. He's come in hard. And the pass is intercepted. It's run loose here. Haaland given the lift of his goal. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Ødegaard gets his pass away. Vardiol.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Looking to go, climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Overhit and out of play. Rodri. Wilshere. Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Plays a delicate ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Bernardo Silva. Scholes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Havertz. Havertz. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good ball. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Palmer. He's got Palmer! There's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to get it clear again. Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal could not have chosen a worse moment. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This to make it 1-0. That is some save from De Gea. Wilshere did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ødegaard gets his pass away. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's going to go a long way. And here's Haaland. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Ødegaard. Now it's Diaby. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Now it's Havertz. This is promising. Oh, he's bustling through here. And now they can clear their lines. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's De Bruyne. Ødegaard. Oh, sweet feet. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he'll shoot here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Ødegaard into the box. Cleared without complication. Adams. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. Foden has it in a wide position. Foden! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And they win it back again. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Can he get onto this? Gabriel tries to clear.
Added time.
Rodri. It's Wilshere. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key? He's had a hit! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass is just off target. And it's been shipped out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Now it's Havertz! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Succumbs to the pressure. And he's chosen to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cross into the box. And here's Isak. And the shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
De Ligt. Arsenal. Now Ødegaard. Havertz. Looking for the runner. Can he put it away? It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
After 30 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Havertz. Chips it through. Isak. Hits one! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Wilshere. Now Ødegaard. Havertz, always looking for that half a chance.
3 minutes added time.
And that is a little undercooked. Nice bit of trickery. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
On the road outside the stadium.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. What a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got a side of goal. No, not quite.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Gabriel. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now there's and the finish! That's really well cleared. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Szoboszlai. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to get it away. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Ødegaard. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's burst through! His decent hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
De Ligt. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Skims one in. And he's there to retrieve it. Place it in low. Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Endo. Konate spots it and intercepts. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's a promising position. Now it's Szoboszlai. And he's whipped it across. Gabriel attempts a clearance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's picked his way through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Fired deep towards the back post. And the keeper's in command. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim.
Hello,
We both wish you a very good evening.
Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Inter, after 8 minutes, is...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
Now the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Barella. Great ball, and he's in here. Castellanos! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Barella is there, and he can pick it up. A real chance if he can get through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Tries a shot! And want to be quick to recover this. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Thuram clears it away. Nicked it back promptly. Çalhanoğlu! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shot a goal! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again! Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Decent hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.